Hey guys, it's Pixl, Plume, and welcome back to Pokemon SoulSilver. I was about to say Mother 3, I apologize. In the last episode, we got our first Pokemon ever. We went to Mr. Pokemon's house, and I went back here, because you know what? Forget walking back from Mr. Pokemon's house. These names, there's just so many old people. I can't deal. It's like, I met 4 old people already in my life in this game, and I barely started. And we got Cynical over here. Look at that. Our little buddy, little pal. Hello. He's glowing with health. Sorry, I might actually not keep you, but, you know, it's a thing. We gotta get back home because apparently something bad happened at Professor Elm's house. But, oh, it's the guy I didn't bother to talk to because I didn't really care. You got a Pokemon at the lab? What a waste. That's a Pokemon too good for a wimp like you. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I, too, have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. Oh man, it's our first trainer battle ever, our rival battle actually. This guy will show up a lot, and he's Passerby Boy, not question mark, question mark, question mark. Not, what a shame. He picked Totodile! The jerk, he picked a Pokemon that was stronger than ours. Well, type-wise, but you know, it doesn't actually know any good moves. Well, I guess Leer is a pretty good move, and you know, Scratch on the occasion could actually be helpful too, but regardless, we got this in the bag. We can take them. We're not afraid of some wimp who's just gonna leer us all the time. Alright. You're doing okay for someone weak. Why, thank you. It's called attacking. Alright, so this guy just spent the entire battle using leer. Alright, unless this misses, which I doubt it will. Okay, thank you. No damage, run. No damage. Sweet. Bye-bye, Totodile. You're cute and all, but Soul got the level, and it's now level 8. That's right, I grinded up to level 7 because he only needs to kill one more thing, honestly. Are you happy that you won? Yes, very much so. My soul, my pride is intact. Do you want to know who I am? I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. But don't push me. Oh. What's wrong? Give it back. That's my trainer card. Oh no, you saw my name. I don't know what your name is. I honestly have no idea what I'm gonna name this guy. I have not a clue. You know, we can name him anything we want to. You know? Alright. You know, actually, I just thought of a name of inspiration from a project I was planning to record, but at the end of the day, I wasn't quite happy about it, so we're gonna go with that person's name instead. Are you excited to find out who his name is gonna be? Well, too bad. We're gonna have to wait a few more minutes for that, or maybe like another minute. Like, honestly, how long does this route take? This game's going by a lot faster than I thought it was. You know, it's only episode 2. This is where the guy stood. This was his essence. All gone. His evanescence? Yeah, that song. That's a throwback. Is that a band or a song? But, hello. Who are you? We're investigating the case of the missing Pokemon here. Rule number 1, whoever did it will come back to the site. Oh my. So you must be the one... For God's sakes! Who hired these policemen? Hold on a second! This has nothing to do with it! I see. There was a red-haired boy looking into the building. Oh, that was Lyra talking, my bad. She sounded awfully manly. What? You battled a boy like that? He must be the one who did it. He must be the one who did it. We're just taking a word from a 12-year-old girl, it's fine. She's trustworthy. What are we gonna name him? Well, like I said, the project I was gonna record earlier did not work out well, but I named a protagonist. A rather silly name. So you know what? This is gonna be our rival for all eternity. It's Devdan from Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. I was not gonna record that game, by the way, mind you. That game was brutal. Forget me ever LPing a Fire Emblem game. It's never going to happen. But Devdan was the man. His hair might not be green, but it's something. We'll take it. My next assignment is to search for the red-haired individual. Spoilers, he never finds them. I mean, to be fair, he accused us of being the bad guy, so did you think he was going to do a good job? I didn't. But Pixl, I'm glad they understand you are innocent. See you later. Also, that guy, Devdan, has a warrant on his name now, so that's not great. Pixl, this is terrible. Oh yes, what was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? Here you go, it's an egg. You said that these are pretty common. This is an egg, isn't it? This egg may be something I've never seen. Still, it's just an egg. This Pokemon's always fascinated by eggs. Oh, well. I'll keep it for a while to find out about the egg. What? Professor Oak gave you a Pokedex? I don't even have a Pokedex! Is that true? That's incredible! He's superb at seeing the potential of Pokemon, of people as trainers! Wow, Pixl, I knew you were a little different. Wow. Things are gonna be fun! Your Pokemon seem to really like you, so why don't you take the Pokemon Challenge Gym thing? If you manage to defeat all the gym leaders, you'll eventually challenge the Pokemon League champion! Or not, because the champion's not quite as easy. But you can certainly challenge Violet City's gym. Wow. So much faith in me. Pixl, challenging the gym scattered around will be a long journey. Before you leave, make sure that you tell your mom, okay? Alright, I will do that. I will tell my mommy. Because you know what? Umami is like a spice, it's like a Japanese, I don't know what umami is actually. I'm just saying words at this point. So you're leaving on an adventure, huh? Okay, I'll help too. But what can I do for you? I know. Every time you receive prize money, I'll save some for you. On a long journey, money's important. Do you want me to save some money? Yes, I do. Okay, I'll take care of your money. Be careful. Pokemon are your friends. When you work as a team, you can accomplish anything. Now go on. Alright, in this game, she buys you some nice items with that money that she's supposed to be saving, but you know what? Mom's a shopaholic. She doesn't buy you dolls anymore. She's there to help you out, so that's why I'm gonna keep the saving function on for a little bit. For some time, actually. Because she does get you some exclusive items that you can't get without her, so might as well have her saving your money for you. There you are! Sup, Lyra? Pixl, you can catch wild Pokemon with Pokeballs. Follow me. Alright, let's do this. Show me your stuff, Meryl. Uh-huh. Taking the notes. Yep. Jump around twice. Alright. Just like that. Huh? Was that just too fast? Let's try again. Come this way. Alright, well. What if it just attacked me instead of her? You know, that'd be pretty funny, actually. If that was the case. It's a Rattata. We actually haven't even seen one of these yet. Surprisingly enough. And look at how cute Meryl is. Like a little mouse. Yes. You can't skip this tutorial, so just sit back and relax. And, honestly, I hope you guys are really liking this game. I am, too. It's just, like, such a great time. And especially it's starting in October, which is my birthday month, by the way. So that's pretty exciting. These times are just so busy for me. So it's like, you know, I gotta find every single opportunity I can to record this Let's Play. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm committed to this project. I'm committed to school. You know, it's just keeping yourself busy is one of the most. It's just such a great thing to do, honestly. Because if you have nothing to do, it just feels like you're wasting time. At least for me, that is. You know, maybe because like on weekends when I'm working on stuff, it's like, this is actually time well spent instead of just doing nothing all day. I'd be like, I'm bored. But yeah, while she's talking, she's showing how to catch Pokemon. Thank you. Just like that. It's better to lower your target's HP more than I did. Or make it sleep or something. You can try all kinds of things to see what works. I'll give you these. Good luck. Why, thank you. Thank you very much, darling. Alright, let's see. See ya! Alright. You run off on your adventure too. What about your mom and dad? Did you tell them that you were going on an adventure? Well, I guess they let you do whatever you want. It's a Pidgey. Do I want a Pidgey? No, I don't want a Pidgey, so there is a Pokemon I do want on this route that I am considering for my final team, believe it or not. If not Pidgey, then who? You know? There's not a lot of Pokemon on this route, honestly. I forget if Jigglypuff's on the route north of us, honestly, but I'll look that up in a bit, and if it is, I'll go back to catch in the next episode. But regardless, I just want a Jigglypuff, but Jigglypuff is not the Pokemon I want for my final team. Probably. You never know. Because I use it a lot. And there it is! The first Pokemon I want, potentially, for my team, is a Sentret, believe it or not. I've never actually got the chance to use one much, and I figured if this is a playthrough Pokemon that I barely get to use, then I'm gonna take this opportunity to use a Sentret, because I see the potential in this Pokemon, I really do. I think Sentret's great. I think it's one of the cutest Pokemon ever, and its shiny form, oh my god, I love shiny Ferret. It's one of my favorite shiny ever. I know it's just a pink Ferret. Oh, come on, it's a pink Ferret. Alright, come on. Catch. We've weakened it plenty. Alright, cross your fingers. Mash the buttons if you need to. I don't mash the buttons anymore. I used to do that in the past, but it's like, I don't know. I guess I grew out of that habit. But, it is what it is, and oh my god, what is happening with Audacity? I don't want to look at that thing. Alright, there we go. So there's Sentret, the scout Pokemon. It stands on its tail so it can see a long way. If it spots an enemy, it cries loudly to warn its kind. Am I an enemy? Well, it's a scout Pokemon, so you know what, we're gonna give it a, you know, I feel like this thing, it's a pretty strong Sentret considering the area, and it's like a private. It's gonna investigate. It's gonna investigate your case, and it shall lead us to victory, as you would refer to it as. And let's actually take a look at this little Sentret baby. It's taking a little bit of damage right now, but let's see. What is your... So it's brave, so it's increased in attack, lowered in speed, I think it is. I don't know how good that is, but having good attack. Yeah, it's reduced speed. If you look at this, there's a slight red, like, undertone, or like, shadow for the stat which it increases, and there's a blue shadow for those outline, whatever, for a step that it decreases. So it has lowered speed, but it can run away from anything because of its runaway ability. I don't know what other ability it gets. That's not bad. And a little Sentret baby. Oh my god. I'm gonna keep Cynical on the team for a little bit longer just because, you know, Sentret needs to train somehow. And we're not gonna train right now because Private is hurting a little bit. Our Mr. Privates. I might reconsider that name thinking about it now. Well, whatever. He's our Private. He's our Scout. I am inappropriate. That's the way it is. It's General Private. Maybe he's General. Well, he's not a General yet. He's just a Private at this point. He has to work his way up to General. You can't just become the Black Knight in a day, you know. This is not going to be Fire Emblem referred, by the way, too much, honestly, because there are no Privates in that game. I'm just saying. Alright. Sentret baby, are you feeling better? Look at how cute that thing is, though. I love it. It's smelling the scent of the flowers. Aren't you cute? You are so cute. We're ready for our first adventure together. Soul and Privates. Or Private Soul. But I want to open my heart up to you. Not quite. But we're going to continue on. Maybe get a battle or two in. Because you know what? We need some experience. I will definitely grind off screen because I'm not... The thing I don't like about the beginning parts of any Pokemon game is the grinding session for the first part, and it's like, I'd rather just spare you guys. We'll make as much progress as we can for the first part, but I want to get some battles in. Not against these basic Pokemon, but against like actual trainers. And honestly, let's start out with you. I thought we'd never see you again, but you're back. I just lost. So I'm trying to find my Pokemon. Wait, you look weak. Come on, let's battle. Pokemon, let's do this. I'm ready to kick your butt, youngster Joey, with his Rattata. What did I say? But let's give you a chance. Alright, let's do this. So he's gonna lower our defense over there. That's not great, actually. It seems like a pretty even battle, but I think Rattata is slightly more powerful as far as... Oh, snap! Never mind! Oh, whoa! What, Private? Your first battle, you're gonna rock it out with a critical. That's a way to start the battle. I will say that. Good job, Private. Proud of you. Oh, I'm on a Pokemon that can fight. Well, you only had one, you scrub. I'm just saying. You were doomed from the start. Can I get your number? I'll bring you up in battle. Okay, fine. Fine. I'll regret this decision to live my life. Well, whatever. I'll bring you up when I get the urge to battle. Alright, you do that. So that's the rematch system in this game. It's slightly better than the one that they did in Emerald, where you're just like, oh my god, how even does that work? But, because this one you actually plan somehow, but you're a Pokemon trainer, right? Then you have to battle. Also, these battle introduction songs are pretty great. I love them. And this trainer battle theme too. The music in this game, I just love it. Mikey, I will take you to the curb. And level 2, Pidgey, how did you win? I guess because you had more Pokemon, but still, level 2 Pidgey. Well, I guess to be fair, if you just tail whip the entire time, you're not going to make any progress. And the first blow is landed on Private over there. That's okay. Just claw that thing out with its face. Yeah, that's right. Having the brave stat, that's pretty good actually. Level 5, there we go. Private grew to level 5. Alright, let's see. And now he's also got a Rattata, so we'll just take Mikey out. We got this. Oh, I see. This quick attack. That's not great. Oh dear. Okay. Early game, you can actually calculate pretty much easily how much damage you'll take each time. So we're gonna take 4 each time. So if this can take it we're dead meat, but we did it. Yes. Good job, Private. You the man. You are the man. That's strange, I won before. Well, you didn't win this time. Better luck next time, kiddo. Oh, man. You know, that deserves a nice potion. I never use these potions just because it's just always easier for me to personally just go home and heal up. But we're on the road. We're doing a Let's Play. I'm not going to go back and forth. Maybe when I'm grinding, but not now. Alright, let's see. You're a cute trainer. Can we battle? I'm not a trainer. Oh, well. I'm going to fight you anyways. I'm kidding. But if you look one in the eyes, prepare to battle. And then make it double. Alright, let's see. We got a different type of trainer over here. That's the bug catcher. Instead of a bug Pokemon, I found a trainer. Let's do this. We're gonna kick your butt to the next planet. I tell you what. Alright, Dawn. From the Dawn Brigade? Not quite. It's not the right Dawn. I'm making too many Fire references. I guess that's what's on the brain. With Dev Dan, Generals, all that stuff. We got a Caterpie over here. We haven't actually seen a Caterpie yet, believe it or not. I guess Caterpie are more rare in the SoulSilver variant, which is fine by me. I don't want to use. I've used Butterfree so many times. Believe it or not, it's just like crazy. You know, I used to love using Butterfree a lot in the first generation, but the second generation, that instant that I got the game, I never used a Butterfree. Ever. So I was like, what the heck happened? I guess because my starter was much more useful that time around, because honestly, I just felt like most of the starters had a rough time against Brock's rock type starting out, and I was like, I don't know. I'm not too crazy about that, so I always use Squirtle and Butterfree. That was basically my duo of Gen 1. And Gen 2 was just always my starter, that's it, nothing else. Nothing else needed. There you go, Private's just doing well. Just talk and talk and talk. Alright, that's less money than the other kids. What are you doing? I guess because you're wearing less clothing, but whatever. You can't afford that much with your 48 coins. Or whatchamacallit. It's a Bellsprout! Hello, Bellsprout! Now, if this is a playthrough where I don't use too many Pokemon, does that mean I'm not going to use Plume? Honestly, I don't know at the same time, because it's so hard to get stones in this game, honestly. That's one of my criticisms with the Gen 2 and this game as well, is that getting stones is so hard. Like, why is it so unnecessarily difficult? Because what you have to do is actually call certain people. Maybe you can find them through Rock Smash. I think they made it slightly easier with with like another adventure that they can do. The Pokeathlon later on, we'll see. But it's just so difficult, and I don't get it. This is the Dark Cave. Completely optional if you want to catch some randoms in there. Great for all that stuff. And an apricorn tree, but let's go. Alright, let's see. Let's see here. I don't need to battle this guy. We've seen all his Pokemon, and I just want to make it to the next city. That was actually really fast, I will say that. So I'll definitely do some grinding off screen, and oh, hello. I knew it was you, Pixl. How did you pass me? Here's something neat for surprising me, Pixl. Well, okay. A versus recorder. What does this do? I honestly don't really know. It records your Pokemon battles. I have to go now. Well, thank you. I won't let you pass me again. Let's go, Meryl. Okay, well, you know, it'd be nice. Maybe she should fight us with that Meryl. I don't know. I want to fight a Meryl. Beat it up to a bloody pulp. I'm kidding. That's not nice. We're here in Violet City, and I think that's where we're going to end this episode off today in the Pokemon Center. So I thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Pokemon SoulSilver episode 2 over there. And hope to see you guys in the next episode where we start adventures in Violet City. That's pretty exciting that we're already here. And it only took 2 episodes. Look at that. I am getting better at these. It's much easier on a handheld for sure. But I'm rambling. Bye.